Hi guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to make cups. We have two cups that we use here. We use one that's for infection, this is the brown cup, and then you use one just for housing. The only difference is the metal ring, as you can see in the brown cup, and the mesh. So today I'm going to show you how to make the white cup. It's basically the same thing for both. So the first thing you do is you remove the lid, you grab this rubber gasket, you put it inside. You grab this cutter and make a hole around in the center of the cup, around the middle. So you squeeze until you grab, make a hole. Take some time. Make sure you clean out all the tops. Grab everything. And then you can see I cut the hole back in the middle. The next step is we have to use the dental dam. So basically what the dental dam we do is we cut the dental dam into tiny little squares. So when we use the dental dam, we also have to use this filament tape. This is to secure the dental dam on the cup. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the dental dam once carefully. This is very important. One of the most important parts about making the cup. So the first step you do is you divide it into three, the horizontal way or the hot dog way. So you fold it into the middle, and you grab the other half, and you fold it over that. Then you fold it vertically. You fold it into the middle. Okay. As so, and then you fold it again. So you get an almost perfect square. You grab your scissors and you cut at all the edges. You pull and you cut. And then you're gonna have to do this for all the sides. So pretend I'll have these two squares. What I'll do is I'll fold them all together. Pretend I did them all. I'll put them all together, fold them all, and make just a small cut. About that much. In the middle, as you can see, this will be the size of the hole that I cut. Okay. The next thing to do is I gotta use this filament tape. It's especially sure that you use this filament tape so you can secure the rubber gasket, so you can secure the dental dam, on top of the lid, just to make sure that there's no gaps, there's no holes. If there's a gap in the holes, it can lead to escape flies, especially if you're using like a brown cup for experiments. You don't want no loose escape infected fly. So let's cut the filament tape. So for the filament tape, I like using any in the range of 8 to 10 pieces of tape per cup. So you want to cut them about the same size, even length, around this length. You can always use more tape, but just never use less. So the first thing I do, so one thing we do is we built this triangle shape, and we figured out over time from experience that the triangle shape works the best for securing the dental dam on top of the cup. So the first thing you do is just put it in a triangle shape around here, and make sure it is in a it's horizontal, as you can see. So the first thing you do is you grab one piece of tape, and you put the tape down here at the bottom. Remember guys, you can always use more tape, but never use a little bit of tape to secure the top. See, one thing, you want to secure the edges on this one. See, there's a little bit of gap right there, which you don't want. So you want to put more tape. So one thing you learn over time is that you're gonna have to use more tape, the better. So you can see, I fix that. And the next piece, I'll put the other way. Put another triangle shape. As you can see it's laid on top of it to make this triangle 5 shape. As you can see, I made the rubber band thing. He made a little hole so the hole can come through here. As you can see, it goes inside. So, as you can see, I made.
Hi, so today I'm going to be making a cup. I'm going to be finishing up what my coworker just recently put together. I'm going to be putting the mesh on the top. I'll show you how this is done. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to remove this cap part of the lid so the mesh will be accessible through the hole. We use a standard mesh for the the cups that we house the flies in, and we use the mesh that is especially from the United Kingdom. And this mesh is used for the infections because the holes are a little bit bigger, so the females can put their mouth parts to blood feed easier through. Okay, so we're going to be using the standard mesh today. So what you do first is you put the mesh on top, and then you use your lid, press it down, make sure all the sides are pulled tight so there's no waves or anything in the mesh. Then you're going to take one rubber band, put it over so it's more reinforced, so we have no possibility of escapees. The second part after that is you're going to take this tape and you're going to tape up all this mesh so it's just cleaner, and also to make sure there's no escapees. So you're going to do a couple times around, tuck all the mesh up inside the tape, about 2 passes around. So that is how you put the mesh on top and make sure that everything is tight and secure so there's no possibility of escapees. This also it's also done the same way for the infection cups, but just we use this specialty metal ring that's made at the NIH, and instead of using this paper lid, we just press this down on and put it the same way with the tape and the rubber band. So that's for that. Then we have that little hole in the gasket so you can put whatever instrument to put the flies in. There's a little hole there that could possibly have escapees come out. So we use this tape, this Scotch tape, and we call this the door. So how to make the door, it's pretty easy. You just take 2 pieces of tape that are about 4 or 5 inches long, and this little piece right here that's about like 1 inch long. So the first thing you do is you're going to fold about 2 inches down on this, so it's that's like the little handle, and you're gonna just stick it over the little gasket. Then you're gonna take the second piece just to give reinforcement, so put it on this side right here, secure it underneath, make sure there's no air bubbles or anything. This is the important part. So you peel this back. What I do is, this is for so the tape does not stick to the gasket. You're gonna take the tape, sticky side up, and stick it to this side. So I put it over that and just lay it down like that. So everything else sticks besides that. So you won't have, so the tape won't pull the gasket, and maybe an escapee might fly out when you're opening it up. So that's how that is done. And yeah, that's pretty much how to make a cup, how to put the mesh on, and everything. Thanks for watching.